Livingston's newly created charter school introduced its first principal and mascot earlier this week.
We've got much more on this story coming up on this week's Tiger Paws.
Welcome back, Tigers, to your weekly Tiger Paws. I'm Alexis Brewer.
And I'm Sarah Neal. The university's charter school is planned to open in fall of 2018. CEO J.J. Wedgeworth and new principal John Crawford unveiled the UCS mascot Monday night to a packed Tutwiler Conference Center. Selena Legere has more on the new mascot.
The university recently announced the opening of the University Charter School. The University Charter School held a mascot reveal at Tutwiler Conference Center in Lyon Hall, March 19th at 6 p.m. Members of the community were given what Wedgeworth describes as a unique opportunity to choose the charter school's mascot. The founding student body was encouraged to vote via an online survey on the mascot that would soon be the face of the University Charter School. As Wedgeworth announced the new mascot, the parents and future students of the charter school displayed much excitement.
And the winner is...
Following the reveal, the UCS CEO J.J. Wedgeworth spoke on the history of the Trailblazer mascot and why it was selected for UCS.
A trailblazer is defined as a person who makes a new track, one who blazes a trail to guide others.
Classes will start at the University Charter School in August of 2018. For more information on the charter school, you can contact J.J. Wedgeworth via email at jjwedgeworth@universitycharterschool.org. I'm Selena Legere in Livingston, Studio 96.
The City of Livingston and a citizens group are working to bring Livingston alive again. The group, Livingston Alive, is currently in the planning and marketing stages of a multi-tiered strategic plan to revitalize the downtown area. Special reporter Jake Thompson has more on this developing story.
Dr. Ken Tucker, David Hawley, and the City of Livingston are currently spearheading a project hoping to bring in business, revenue, and crowds to the downtown area of Livingston. We spoke with David Hawley, getting his and several workers' thoughts on the project.
Livingston Alive is a comprehensive downtown revitalization effort that will focus on improving downtown and making it more of a gathering place for the entire community.
But I think it's something that's far and been needed. I think our city has really gone through sort of a growth spurt.
The Livingston Alive project, I think, will be very beneficial to the city of Livingston, Sumter County, and even the region. You want people to come in and stay longer, spend more money.
I think that this will benefit Livingston for students such as myself when I graduate to come back and visit and see how things have grown and progressed in this little town that has so much potential.
We want downtown to have businesses and activities that cater to the University of West Alabama students, faculty, staff, visitors, parents, so on and so forth.
For more information on Livingston Alive, you can contact David Hawley directly at dhawley@mossyoak.com or find them on Instagram and Facebook. This has been Jake Thompson reporting for Studio 96.
Fulbright scholar Dr. Fan Man Zing has had an eventful year traveling the world. The University of West Alabama was honored to have Dr. Zing come and speak on the relationship between social media and citizen participation in the United States. Reporter Sarah Wright has the story.
On Wednesday, March 14th, UWA students met at the Bell Conference Center to attend a Fulbright lecture presented by Dr. Zhang, a visiting associate professor in digital communications from Jian University in China. Dr. Zing spoke about the relationship between social media and citizen participation in the United States.
Citizen participation is a very important element nowadays in democracy in the United States.
I spoke with UWA students on how they think social media affects citizen participation.
Well, social media has made it a lot easier for each and every individual across the country to be reached by political campaigners and by their friends and family.
More engaged between each other, but not engaged with the wider narrative of what's going on in the country. And so it's creating a disconnect between the young people and the old people.
For more information about the Fulbright Scholar Program, please contact Connie Marine. This is Sarah Wright with Studio 96.
UWA thanks Dr. Ying for his research and visiting UWA.
Now to our Do Something That Matters segment. The Sisters of Alpha Sigma Alpha hosted a polar plunge in order to raise money for the Special Olympics. Kaylee Walker was there to catch the action.
The Sisters of Alpha Sigma Alpha held their first ever polar plunge on March 14th. They asked each organization on campus to nominate a member to raise money to take the plunge into the pool located outside of the sub.
Alpha Sigma Alpha's national philanthropy is the Special Olympics, and we just wanted to do something to kind of get the word out there that even though we have 4, this is one of our bigger ones. I actually got the idea on an integrated marketing communications field trip. So I brought it back and I brought it to our exec board and I said, hey, I have an idea, let's do it. They all agreed and it was full on from then and there. We haven't stopped planning this event or talking about this event now for a month, and to see it all come together was really special.
Reporting from the sub, Kaylee Walker, Studio 96.
On March 15th, Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity hosted an interest meeting on how to train like an alpha. Amari was there to see how the event turned out.
On Thursday, March 15th, the Pi Delta chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity held their Train Like an Alpha interest meeting at the Tigers Den.
Stroll Like an Alpha is an annual event that the Pi Delta chapter hosts. Each year it tends to attract a pretty large crowd. Last year we had a total of 4 teams, 7 girls apiece, and they really enjoyed it.
Train Like an Alpha gives female students of the university an opportunity to learn and have fun strolling like an alpha.
This is my first year experience at Train Like an Alpha. I'm very excited, looking forward to competing against the other coaches, Jonathan and Xavier Thomas. This should be a lot of fun, and hopefully we get a lot of participation.
Train Like an Alpha is to be held April 25th at 7:33 in Lyon Hall Auditorium. If you're interested in being a part of a team, contact UWA Alpha for more information. I'm Amari Burnage with Studio 96.
Also, this past week, Alpha Sigma Tau hosted their biggest philanthropy event of the year. This annual Rockathon is to raise awareness on human trafficking. Lauren Weaver was there to see the event take place.
Alpha Sigma Tau held their annual Rockathon in the Student Union building on Wednesday, March 14th. Michaela Patterson, a sister of Alpha Sigma Tau sorority, touched on the history of this philanthropy event.
The history of Rockathon has been an annual event for several generations in Alpha Sigma Tau. The proceeds of Rockathon are going towards the Well House in Odenville, Alabama for human trafficking. Rockathon lasts for 12 hours. Our Alpha Sigma Tau sisters will rock in the rocking chairs for 12 hours, and our carnival games will last from 4:45 until 11. This is usually our biggest philanthropy event of the year.
For further information, contact a sister in Alpha Sigma Tau sorority. I'm Lauren Weaver, Studio 96.
Earlier this week, the UWA cheerleaders were busy welcoming potential new members at an open gym. Our very own Macy Langford was there to welcome future members of the UWA cheerleading squad.
The UWA cheerleaders hosted an open gym on March 10th for all newcomers interested in trying out for the UWA cheer team.
Open gym is when we basically just have a practice with our team now with new girls that want to try out here to be UWA cheerleaders. Our next open mat is April 15th, the weekend before April 20th, which is our tryouts.
If you're interested in tryouts, visit the UWA website or contact Ellen Reed at reede@uwa.edu for more information. Macy Langford, Livingston, Alabama, Studio 96.
The next open gym will be on April 15th.
The registrar's office announced this week that beginning fall 2018, the application fees for graduation will increase. Application fees for graduate students was $80, and it will now be $100. Undergraduate fees were $55, and now will be $75. There will be a $25 late fee if an application is not submitted by the deadline. Applications are on the university webpage specified for spring and summer 2018 only, and a new form is available for fall 2018. Graduation applications can be found on the university website.
Now to upcoming campus activities for the first week of April. UWA Cinema will be viewing A Wrinkle in Time through Thursday, April 5th, 7 p.m. nightly.
Delta Chi is hosting a lip sync fundraiser event in Lyon Hall Auditorium Wednesday, April 4th at 7 p.m. For more information, contact Colton Patton at 205-821-6420 or email pattonc2372@uwa.edu.
Now over to Summer Abston in the Sports Corner for this week's sports update. Summer.
Welcome back, Tigers, to another Sports Corner recap. Through the rain of the weekend, Tiger softball still managed to claim the series victory over Delta State. The Tigers rallied in the 6th inning this past Friday in Livingston to top scoreboards 12-8 thanks to a 2-run home run by Nicole Bucheri. Even though the rain pushed the girls' game back 4 hours, baseball was completely rained out in Livingston against Delta State. The Tigers lost the series, but Dominique Dawson and Austin Moffett would score their first homers of the season in Game 2. This past Saturday, the annual Red and White Spring Game was held. Studio 96's very own Jordan Grady was there to capture every down.
The 2018 West Alabama football team had their red and white game this past Saturday at Tiger Stadium. Head coach Brett Gillens is expecting big things out of senior quarterback Harry Satterwhite after a great season last year. Both teams went back and forth for 2 quarters, but the white team hit a field goal late in the second quarter to go up, leading 10-7 at halftime. The 2017 GSC champions look strong as a team and hopes to raise the standard on what was a good season last year. The red team won on a late 6-yard touchdown pass with the final score being 20-17. I'm Jordan Grady for Studio 96.
In addition to the red and white game, UWA will also host another scrimmage Thursday night at 6:30 p.m. and will be open to the public. That's all for this week.
That's all we have for you this week, Tigers. Next week is spring break on the UWA campus, so be on the lookout for the next Tiger Pause in 2 weeks. Have a fun and safe spring break, Tigers. I'm Alexis Brewer.
And I'm Sarah Neal, Studio 96.